And welcome back to This and That. Amy Donahue is a marketing and communications manager. River City Company is joining us to talk all about how we are taking some pre-existing storefronts and making them just beautiful works of art. We're calling that open spaces. And Amy, thanks for joining us because we want to talk about how we are transforming some of these areas right in the middle of downtown Chattanooga, what we like to call the city center. So let's talk a little about where that is and what we're doing.
Sure. So City Center is from 12th Street to south of 4th, from 27 to about Georgia Avenue. It's kind of where we consider City Center. So a lot of people, when they think of this area, they kind of think business and 9 to 5. And so, of course, that's some things we're trying to work with to kind of extend that reputation and get it to be more than just the business area. And open spaces is one of the many things going on that's going to do that.
Now, I'm going to take this as a reference with EPB. We are very familiar with the storefront windows, what they do each and every year for the holiday season. This is something similar, not holiday specific, but we're taking some storefronts, in this particular case, some ones that maybe don't have any businesses in them, but, you know, taking something that's been dark and nothing there for a while and then creating beautiful art like we see here on the screen. Yeah,
absolutely. So the genesis of this project really came from the community. We had a planning session last fall for this area, and a lot of people said, you know, it's just kind of dark and there's not a whole lot going on after 5 o'clock. So we thought, you know, the big ticket, of course, is getting people living there and getting more businesses there. But we thought, gosh, we need to do something in the interim. So we put out a call to artists locally, regionally, nationally. We got great proposals back, and so we decided we're going to take just art and tech stuff and put it in there and make it bright and vibrant and things that people can interact with and enjoy from the street as they walk by.
And as we're seeing some of these photographs sort of rotating through here, there really isn't one set theme because we kind of gave it the artist and the creators really just fair game to do whatever.
Yeah, and we really didn't want to hinder people. We put it in here. Really, our parameters was it needs to be bright, it needs to be inviting, and it needs to be something people can kind of interact with in some way.
And in some cases, like you mentioned, interactive, because we have the stick figure right on cue right there, where you can sort of, it imitates your movements.
Absolutely. So it's really great. Some of these installations are based off of technology that you might have in your home, like Connect or something. So with Auto-Tune, the designer for that used a Connect software. You stand in front of the window, the technology senses you and turns your image into a stick figure, and then whatever you do, it's relayed back to you in stick figure form. So a lot of people will end up dancing in front of that one and having a good time.
The drivers drive by and say, well, that's just a picture in itself right there. So got about 30 seconds here. What is the overall goal here? I know obviously to brighten up some of these areas, but what's the goal here? What are we trying to do?
The overall goal is to get people down into City Center, walk around, enjoy the installations, and really kind of reclaim and reconnect with this area.
And the same things have happened on Main Street, North Shore, Bluffview as kind of examples back then, and here's kind of an example now of how things can change in the middle of downtown Chattanooga as well. Again, folks, you can see the art between 7th Street and MLK Boulevard, also from Chestnut Street to Georgia Avenue. The phone number is 265-3700 for more information. Go to their website, openspaceschattanooga.com, for a map and, of course, photographs of some of the great artwork that is being displayed. You can also pick up some of the little handy maps that are available as well. Where can we pick up these little handy maps?
At River City Company's office in Miller Plaza.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming on and talking with us.
Thanks.
Very, very creative idea there. And here's the little maps here that you can pick up and walk around with.